Good morning, everybody. It's Miss Sinclair. It's Tuesday, March 16th, and we're going to start back in our composition books again. You were asked yesterday to find definitions for the following terms, and so I just wanted to show you the list that I came up with so you can kind of compare your notes to mine. So I'm going to scoot this up a little bit. So if you need to put this video on pause so that you can see, get your notebooks ready, check and see what you have, make adjustments if you need to. Go ahead and put that on pause now. And then I'm going to scoot this up so you can see the bottom part of this and also double check definitions. The outlier is one that you would have had to find on your own. It's a value that lies outside most other values. So we talked about this as being the weight of pets in the house. 5 pounds, 6.5 pounds, 80 pounds. Obviously 80 is way outside where the other two numbers are. So that would be the outlier there. These are test scores. You can see almost all the test scores are in the 80s or 90s except for one. So this would be the outlier here. The other thing I wanted to point out, range is pretty self-explanatory, but mode, there was something important I want to make sure you have in there. Mode is the most frequent number in the data set. However, the important part comes next. You could have no mode, which means if there's no number in your list that repeats at all, then there is no mode. There is no most frequent number if every number is only in there once. Or you can have more than one mode. Say in a list of numbers there are 3 2s and 3 9s. 2 and 9 would both be the mode because those numbers are the most frequent. So I just wanted to point that out. When you finish up with all your notes, go ahead and close that. We'll take a look at today's assignment. Again, it's a review like we did yesterday. All right, so we've got mean, median, mode, and outlier, and the range. So let's just do one of each of those again today like we did yesterday. The questions set up today are a little bit different. It says the sum of a set of scores is 144 and the mean is 12. Okay? So we need to figure out how many scores are in the set. So if the mean is 12 and the total number of scores is 144, we need to figure out how many scores there are in the set. Because remember, the formula for mean is you add up all the numbers, you divide by how many numbers there are, and that gives you the mean. Okay? So that would be the way that you would set this up. You need to solve for x. 144 divided by something equals 12. And that just happens to be 12 this time. So there were 12 scores that totaled 144. Okay? So let's take a look at the median. The median of the scores is 7. Find the unknown score. So these are already lined up. If the median is 7, we're going to take off the first and last, first and last, first and last. Now I have 2 numbers left. So I'm going to add those 2 numbers together and divide by 2. So add those 2 numbers together and divide by 2, and I get 7. Okay? How do I get rid of divide by 2? I'm going to multiply both sides by 2. So now I have x plus 8 equals 14. I think you'll be able to figure out what x is in that case. X equals 6. Okay? The mode and the outlier, a little bit easier. Which one shows up most frequently? Let me see. I see 2 of those and 2 of those. So it looks like I have 2 modes. 53 and 56. And if I look at all those numbers, where is the outlier? So I'm going to look for the very largest number and the very smallest number. So the largest number here is 68. The smallest number here is 20. That's going to be farther outside, so we're going to say the outlier is 20 today. Range is pretty simple. You're going to add these up, and or you're not going to add these up. I'm sorry, the range is the largest. So the largest minus the smallest equals the range. Okay, largest number here is 50. Smallest number there is 20. So the range is 30. Pretty simple, right? Okay, I think that's everything. So go ahead and work on these for today. Turn your answers in Kami. And for those of you guys that are at home, if you have any questions or problems, just send me a quick message. It's easier for me to use email than Schoology Messenger, but either one works. I will get your message one way or the other. So if you need anything, another reminder, Friday is the final day of third marking period, so you need everything up to date, turned in, squared away by Friday. And I think a whole bunch of you guys will be back the following Monday. So anyway, have a great day. I hope you guys are all doing well at home, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.